Hey, what's up guys, Kazooie here, and welcome to another FIFA 19 squad builder on my channel. Today I've got once again another hybrid skill squad for you guys, which actually includes 3 brand new 5-star skillers. So if you're excited for this video, make sure to leave a like on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you have not already, and let's get things started off. The formation I decided to go with is the 4-3-3, and in goal we start off with a French goalkeeper called Stefan Roofie. Plays for Saint-Etienne. 84 rated this year, and he has some decent stats. I can't really see him being really expensive since there are a bunch of good French goalkeepers in the game this year. But in terms of stats, he looks great, and he played pretty decent for me too. And I've used him before a couple of years. Always did a solid job for me. Then we move to the first centre back from PSG. We've got Kim Pembe, and this guy is he's just an absolute beast if you look at his stats. 83 rated, 77 pace, 82 defending, 83 physical, not too bad. The only downside, I guess, with this card is that he has high attacking and high defensive work rates. Next up, we have a less pacier centre back. Could have gone with a lot of different players, but I wanted to sort of make it bit limited in terms of budget, so you can actually sort of get this team at the beginning, although I think some of these players will still be expensive. We have Laporte with 65 pace. I'm not too sure if he had a huge downgrade in terms of pace. That's what I'm feeling anyway, but he did a great job for me. It feels like this year anyway, center backs don't need as much pace as they used to have, because it feels like center backs are really, or at least center backs are easier to catch up with strikers and stuff. That's what I noticed at the capture event anyway. Then we move to the right back. We've got a pacey right back in DeAndre Yedlin, the perfect starter right back for Premier League squads and stuff. So definitely a player to keep an eye out for. On the other side, we also have another pacey left back in Patrick Van Aanholt. Plays for Crystal Palace with 89 pace, 74 dribbling, 72 defending, and 71 in physical. Also a very good player to have in your starter squad. Then moving along to the midfielders, we have got another Dutchman who actually got a skill upgrade. That is Jorginho Wijnaldum. Obviously plays now for Liverpool, and he looks like a very well-rounded player with some decent defending on him too. Also high attacking and high defensive work rates. But the main reason why I went with him was because of the 4-star skill moves. It is something he used to have in, I think, FIFA 16. Then it got downgraded to 3 stars, and I always just like to have midfielders which have 4 stars. And yeah, the same thing is actually with the next midfielder, which is also a very nice looking starter midfielder, I guess you could call it. We have an Dombele from Olympique Lyon. I did switch this guy out a couple times with Fekir. But since like I mentioned before, wanted to have like a sort of a budget starting team, I guess. I'm not too sure if you can call this a starter team, but yeah, this player is definitely a player you will probably expect to see in some starter squads. Also 4-star skill moves. Looks like a very decent player to use as well. And he played great for me. Although it still says 0 games played, this was actually recorded midway through the capture event. Next up, we have Naby Keita, who actually has a bit of a downgrade in terms of stats. Only 68 pace. The defending is on a bit low side too, and I think his physical too, but his dribbling is still up there in the high 80s. And yeah, he played alright for me. I didn't really notice him that much, but he did the job for me basically. The reason why I went with Naby Keita is because he obviously is a new player for Liverpool, but the main reason was to link up with this man, Xherdan Shaqiri, a brand new 5-star skiller in the game this year, and I was really excited to use this guy, despite him not really having the best stats for a winger. 80 pace is not the best in terms of like wingers and stuff. You could maybe suggest that he would be a better cam, especially with his great shooting and passing. But 85 dribbling definitely makes up for the lack of pace he has. But like I've said, I didn't really notice it that much. In terms of shooting, his finesse shots are amazing, seriously. I scored 2 really nice ones with him, I feel, and obviously had some more chances with him. But since the shooting has kind of changed in FIFA 19, it was for me something to kind of get used to still. But I really liked him in game. You can see some work from the next player we're going to be showing to you guys. But yeah, great goals scored with him, and he's definitely a player I'll be trying to pick up right at the start of FIFA 19. Then moving on, we have a striker from Holland, Memphis Depay, one of my personal favorites. He's a striker this year, which is awesome, since there's a lack of 5-star skillers which are striker by default. But Depay, amazing stats as well: 88 pace, 83 dribbling, 81 shooting, 78 passing, 79 physical. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and you would say that his weak foot is the downside. But the funny thing is, The 2 goals I'm going to be showing to you guys because I can't find the other clips. I did score more goals with him, but I only managed to find 2 in my folders. So yeah, that's completely my bad. But you can see 2 goals were scored with his weaker foot. This one being the nicest one. Great rainbow flick to a volley with his 3-star weak foot. And then just a normal shot, I guess, with his left foot, which I think got deflected by the keeper there. But Depay, he played amazing for me. I really, really liked him. And he's definitely a player I want to try it at the beginning so bad. But I can see his price being really expensive at the start. Since, yeah, he's hyped up by a lot of YouTubers, including me. But I'm just giving you my honest opinion about him. I would just wait until the game is out for maybe a month or so. And then his price obviously will drop. Or maybe at the beginning when a lot of people are already opening packs. Next up, we have the final player in the squad. Also a brand new 5-star skiller in Quincy Promes. I actually did not manage to score a goal with him. I played around 12 games, I think, with this whole squad. Did change up a few players here and there, like Ndombele and Fekir. But Promes was in every single game. I had a lot of chances with him, but just couldn't score. I just wish I had the clips because some of those skill runs were actually really, really nice. But the finishing, like I said at the beginning, it's completely new this year with timed finishing. Even though I turned it off, it still felt kind of dodgy to me. Maybe it's just something I need to get used to, or maybe I just did it wrong or something. I'm not too sure. I guess I just need to get used to it again. But in terms of just skilling, Promes did an amazing job for me. If you look at his stats as well, they are seriously incredible for a 5-star skiller. And only 83 raid, which means he'll eventually be a cheap player. I did use the Spartak Moscow version at the capture event because that was the only version of him available at the capture event. He obviously plays now for Sevilla, and I did make the squad so you could simply use the Sevilla version of Promes as well. So yeah, if you want to try out this squad yourself when the game drops, then you could easily pick him up and use the same team as me. But anyway, guys, I still really hope you guys enjoyed the video, despite me not showing like all the clips I wanted. But yeah, it's only with this skill squad where I lost some of the clips, unfortunately. But anyway, still really hope you enjoyed the video. If you of course did, make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you have not already, and also make sure to hit the notification bell, since there will be more skill squads coming your way very, very soon. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.